Alright, thought I'd come on here and show you. These are the pencils that I already have in my shop. They are metallic, and these are the colors that I offer currently, that are currently listed in my shop. I also have the traditional, yellow, orange pencil. So that's those. Well, I have these. I ordered this set of colors in, and I'm very excited about these because, one, they have a gold, really pretty, like, ferrule eraser cover here, and then they have, it's actually a hot pink. You can see it better down here, like a hot pink eraser, and I was like, these are so pretty. So I'm going to be putting these together in collections of 6 instead of 5, or I may still do 5. So if I do sets of 5, I'm probably going to move this one and do this one, or then swap this one back out for this one. I moved to a better lighting so you can see the difference in the colors. So this is the metallics, and you can see the sheen, and then these are the pastels, and then this is the original traditional pencil. But I'm going to be restocking these today for my markets, because I'm pretty much all I've got left is like 3 packs of these yellow pencils, and I really need to restock. So I'm going to restock. I'm going to do some of the metallic as well as the pastels, and yeah, so we'll see how they go. I really love them. I have this huge container of them. Well, not huge, but yeah, it's a lot. And so yeah, so I'm gonna get these going in the machine, and I'll take you along with me. To make pencils, I use a pencil jig with my Xtool M1 Ultra. I have a 10 watt, and I use a pencil jig that I created not long after I got the machine. And I've got it where if I set the pencil jig up, don't touch the laser when it comes on, set it up where it's perfectly lined up like this. I'll line it up in my computer, and I can be able to line up all the pencils on here, and it will cut them or engrave them perfectly. I do 2 sets of 6 at the same time, but I try to make sure when I put them in, I didn't film putting them in, because you have to really make sure that the top is perfectly flat, so that, see, this one is not, so I gotta turn it. You want to make sure where you're going to engrave is perfectly flat, so I have to turn it sometimes. There we go, flat, flat. Turn this one just a hair. But you want to make sure every one of them is perfectly flat in here in your jig, because if it's not, your letters are going to go off. So there we go, I've got that. So I'll set it up in the computer. Okay, here's how I have my file set up. If you see, this is how I know that the jig is in perfect spot. And then I'm going to go back over, and I'm going to double check, see this blue line, and I'll take my laptop over to the laser with me, and I'm going to double check that that blue line is about a couple of millimeters away from the metal on the eraser. All right, now I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna move it over here, and I'm gonna move it right to the edge of where the eraser. I'm just gonna line it up so it's easier for me to see down here. There we go. I've got it lined up right at the edge of the eraser ferrule, and the it's lined up centered into that. So then I can come over here and make sure, if you see, the little red line is right here, so I know it's far enough off, but I need to nudge my design down just a hair because it wasn't centered with that line. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to double check all these, and then do it again. I'm just going to move it down and look at my computer and double check that everything is lined up in order. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're just going to put it back up here, and we're going to process these. So I'm going to hit process over here. I have my settings, power 94, speed 145, 120 lines per centimeter, and I'm just going to process. Okay, the estimated time for 12 pencils is 5 minutes and 7 seconds. So we're going to hit start. and we're going to start the machine. The next step in the process is taking some isopropyl alcohol and a paper towel and wipe down each pencil. Each pencil comes out of the machine with a little bit of, junk left on it, and you just want to wipe it down with isopropyl alcohol, and then they're ready to be packaged up. But yeah, that's how I make custom or engraved pencils with my Xtool M1 Ultra. Quick little video. There is a longer video on my channel that goes in more in depth to exactly how I make it, but yeah, there we go. Not so hard.